When you hop on a canoe with a random family in Hawaii and Lil Bro doesn't know how to act.
Filming a minor to post on social media to shame him for likes and attention. Wow. Shame on you. This random family is nice enough to let you join them, and this is how you repay them? How do you not know better than to treat people this way? And by the way, how come you're the only one that doesn't have a paddle? Everyone else is rowing but you. Regardless, this kid, because that's what he is, just a kid, barely looks at you. From this video, you stare at him more than he looks at you. And by the way, why is it that you're okay to post this for millions to go after this kid, but when people start to tell you you're wrong and push back, you go private? I wonder why. You need to do better. Mind your own business.
Oh, y'all just thought Joey Swole did gym content? Nah, he coming for all y'all trying to get y'all funky ass internet clout. The worst part about this whole situation, besides the whole sexualization of the child part, is that the family allowed your funky ass to ride passenger with no paddle. Should have made you swim your ass back. My chariot awaits me as you sit in the back of the boat as an entire family is paddling while your lazy ass records for clout. If this exact same situation was a man, the man would be in jail. She's a weirdo and needs to be put on the pedo list.
This is a very popular meme lately, the whole, oh, I don't see a ring, you can't tell me what to do. I hope this is still fun when you're 60. People generally don't change very much as adults. Most of your growth and change takes place when you are a child. And after college, when you get out in the working world, you kind of stay who you are for a while until retirement, when you have more time to think about your thoughts and self-reflect. So if you're in this age range and you're saying, I don't have a ring, I don't have to change my behavior, just remember, for men, it's not that smart to think that a ring is going to change you. So when you see this meme from now on, remember, bye-bye wedding ring, goodbye marriage. Relationships are built on what partners can offer each other and not on what they say they're going to offer each other later. And going out to the club is a really big minus, for me at least. All the single ladies, all single forever, because they didn't care what we said we wanted.
What I find is that most of these trends that you see that women do are all just based off of ego. At a time period where the ego in their life should be the highest in reference to a man, because that's when their attraction level is the highest. And if they would get out their own way, like the narrator said, then maybe they would understand the weirdo shit that they are projecting. This is like a man that's going 50-50 the entire relationship. Then after marriage, you expect him to go 100% in on expenses. It don't work like that. If you project hoe, why would I think you would then transition into a housewife after marriage? Shout out to hoe math.
Do you think most men want a woman that has a BBL?
Hell no. Not for serious. For play. You know what? Let me take that back. Let's say if a young woman is getting a surgery to fix some kind of genetic abnormality, right? Like she was born with it, right? Like if your back blend in into the back of your hamstrings, okay, I can understand why you would want to get a surgery, right? But the majority of women are not getting BBLs because they're not genetically deficient. They're getting BBLs because they're too fat and they have excess fat all over their shit, and they watch the Love and Hip Hop shit and they see women in there getting BBLs, and now they want to take their fat in their bodies because they lack the discipline to go into the gym or to eat less food, and they want to put it somewhere else with one of the most dangerous cosmetic surgeries known to cosmetic surgeries. Y'all can do whatever y'all want with your bodies, but if you was half a big bitch and then that's the kind of body that you want because you lazy, just know that you are for the street material. Dudes is not marrying chicks who put their fat in their asses. Let's go.
No, they don't. Now we can't. This is the thing.
Tell the truth. Shame the devil.
What we lust and what we love is not the same.
Oh, break that down.
So yes, I would lust all day on a BBL. I'll smash it. I'll take it home. I'll have a good time with it. But me personally, I'm not gonna keep a woman that is. And here's the reality.
For the streets.
I just know I'm gonna get blessed with some daughters.
Oh.
I just know that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
I lived a life where that's just probably gonna be the cosmic karma put upon me to bring some women into this world. And I'm okay with that, and I'm ready.
Okay.
And the reality of the situation is, I think it's confusing as hell for a young lady to get the DNA from her mom and see that her mom wasn't satisfied with the DNA she had herself.
Oh.
I think that causes massive confusion into a young woman's mind. To know that, like, think about it. If she can't look at her mom and think what she has is, if her mom didn't think what she had was beautiful, how can she appreciate what she had?
But related to what I was saying, he's focused more in kind of the perception of love for self that she will have based off of how her mother loved herself. Whereas my answer is kind of the cousin of that, but more so based off of her inclination to be lazy. I get it. You have 1 or 2 or 3 kids and you want to move and snip and tuck, but that's a lot different than a BBL. And the majority of these women that I see walking around Atlanta with ant bodies, skinny ass torso, and these hard bulbous asses. It's absolutely odd, but they get in these echo chambers and think that the shit looks good. And they got an army of simps behind them that sweet talk their ways into their DM because they just want the butt. Then they misconstrue what they get in their DMs as what they can get from a guy that wants to be in a relationship with them or a guy that will try to marry them. So if you're a chick that's trying to get married, understand that a BBL is not only going to help zero, but it actually will deduct you points.
Keisha Williams was arrested around 5:30 tonight here at her luxury apartment building in the Memorial area. According to Precinct 5, the mother flew to Miami last Thursday to catch a cruise to Puerto Rico, leaving her young children home alone for 5 days. And it would have been longer had neighbors not been paying attention.
Whoa.
From all-you-can-eat buffets aboard a cruise ship to the back of a Precinct 5 patrol car, Lakeisha Woods Williams is accused of abandoning her children. The 29-year-old mother was taken to jail tonight. The details of the allegations, almost hard to believe.
So that don't even make sense right there.
According to court records, neighbors at Williams' luxury high-rise apartment building, the McKinley, sounded the alarm. They said they saw the mother of 2 children leave with luggage and bags last Thursday, April 4th, and never return. On Tuesday, deputy constables with Precinct 5 responded to a welfare check at her apartment and found her 8-year-old son and 6-year-old daughter home alone. Whoa. The unit smelled of urine, records state, and was in disarray with trash and leftover food strewn about. And they told the deputies their mother had left to go on vacation on a cruise.
She told them?
These children were definitely left unattended for many days and put in serious harm's way.
Williams is charged with abandoning her children with intent to return.
CPS.
Deputies did find a web camera and cell phone that the children...
She definitely went on a Carnival cruise. You got to think about the pure and utter selfishness to do something like this. You're making an active decision to leave super minors at home, unable to take care of themselves, while you go thotting and bopping on a cruise. If you weren't ready to have children, then why did you? When you have children, your ability to just leave is gone. They become your life. They become your world. But because of your pure and utter selfishness, Lakeisha, you may never have access to your children again. You are so ridiculous. The selfishness of modern women like this are at an all-time high. Child endangerment? Really? But shout out to the neighbors that sense some bullshit afoot and call the cops.